Hey guys, welcome to the channel or welcome back. My name is Ania, and if you're watching this video, you have a special place in my heart because I know that this video is late, but like I always say, better late than never. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is my May plan with me. So for this month, I decided to go with a Winnie the Pooh theme because it was actually one of my favorite shows to watch growing up, and it's just such a cute child show about love and respect and friendship, and I feel like a lot of the lessons in this TV show stuck with me for so long and definitely into my adulthood. So I figured, I would give it a place in my bullet journal. I've never done something this specifically themed before, so it was a lot of fun to use all the characters, and the stickers that I created this month are incredibly cute. So yeah. But anyway, speaking of this May plan with me, the quote that I decided to go with for my cover page says, "Sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart," which I just thought was so fitting, and also just a reminder to take a step back, appreciate the simple things, the small things, and just be grateful in general. So I'm really trying to get back into that gratitude. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I've gotten into this point where I will fill out my gratitude log every day, but it's kind of just the most basic thing ever. Like, I'm not actually thinking about, okay, what am I grateful for today? Like, what is something that made me really grateful today, and especially on bad days, it's really hard to come up with something that you feel like it's worth being grateful for, but there's always something to be grateful for. So I really want to hone back into that, and so that's kind of what I'm emulating this month through this theme. So this theme was quite the hectic story coming together. I had so much trouble getting this video filmed, and oh my god, I'm so glad that I finally was able to get it out for you guys today. But Jesus Christ, this was a ride. So first, I thought that my printer just kind of like died on me. Turns out printer's fine, but for some reason I can't print from my laptop. So obviously, I typically use Cricut Design Space and Procreate, but I always print and cut my stickers from my laptop. And I just could not do that this month because for the life of me, I could not get my laptop to print to my printer. So that is an ongoing story that will be updated in the future if I ever fix this problem. But it ended up coming together because I was able to print it from my iPad, and so I have all of the stickers to show you guys here today, and thankfully was able to get this video completed. So I apologize that it's so late. I did try my best to get it up as soon as possible, but I also just wanted to make sure it was really good and worth the wait. So if you're watching this video, I hope that it was worth the wait, and you can leave a comment down below letting me know if it was or wasn't. If you have a negative comment, I won't be bad. I get it, All right, so this next page that we're getting into is my workout tracker. And I actually just got a really good video suggestion asking me to break this spread down. And so I'm super excited to do that as we move into a new season. I'm feeling inspired and motivated once again to get back on my grind and take care of myself. So I would be more than happy to bring you guys on that journey with me. And I already thanked her for the great video ideas, so keep an eye out. But also, don't get your hopes up too high because I want to make it good, but I can't promise that it'll be super soon. But anyway, I had a little bit difficulties this month with everything coming together, but it came together, and I am grateful for that today. Okay, so you guys pretty much know what this spread looks like if you've seen any of my other videos, and I've kept this spread pretty consistent. It's just the one thing that I use the most in my bullet journal, and it works so well for me right now that it just remains the same. And you guys know I always say if you find something that you like in your bullet journal, stick with it. You can always change it up later if you want to, but if it's working for you, don't fix what's broken. You feel me? Okay, so something I did want to touch on is the justice for George Floyd that happened recently, in the case that has taken too long to come to this conclusion. The officer that was responsible was found guilty on all accounts, which is great. We gotta just give a little clap for that. I was so happy to hear that news. I think it was completely overdue, but happy to hear it. I can't not mention though that there may be a mistrial and they might be trying to do another trial. I'm keeping up with it, so I'll definitely be updating you guys on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me. But that is kind of unfortunate. I don't think we should waste the resources or the time to do a completely new trial, because I personally think that the conviction will end up being the same. But that's just my opinion, and I don't want to get too deep into it in this video. But keep an eye out and look into it if you haven't. I've been keeping up with it. You guys know how I feel about true crime. It's one of my favorite things to watch, but this case was so incredibly important that I feel like, the Black Lives Matter movement never died. It never went away. For some of us is our everyday life. So, a lot of us were keeping up with this case and following it pretty closely. So, like I said, I don't know for sure, but they were talking about it when I was looking into it the other day. And so I'm hoping that we don't have to waste the time and go through this again, But anyway, this is how my workout tracker for the month ended up coming out. Also, I just wanted to mention that I chose this color for the month because it kind of like reminds me of like honey. Honey's kind of like yellow, orangey. It's like very like bold and bright and beautiful. So that's what I really wanted to go with for this month. And obviously, the rest of my colors are trying to emulate the colors of the show. So yeah, I really enjoy that. So we're working on my 2 lines a day plus my mood and energy tracker at the moment, and I messed up the numbers, so the last day is just gonna have to be 2 and 1. I don't know how I did that. I've never done that before, but there's a first for everything. And I actually messed up this page because I put a sticker down and then removed it, and it kind of tore the page. But I mean, it's fine. I'm okay with it. Like I say, nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes, and I typically like to just leave my mistakes in my videos and in my bullet journal because that's real life for you. And if you pick up this hobby, this is something that you should expect. It's going to happen. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. So a couple mess ups on this page, but no big deal. This page is also following a similar pattern that I do every time I make this spread. Again, this is something else that just works for me. And also because, as you guys may have noticed, the weather is starting to get warmer and it's starting to feel like summer, and it's like a good feeling and a bad feeling, if you're one of those people who get insecure during the summer like me, I think journaling is a great way to deal with those negative emotions and just get them out. And I have to stress this. After the year that we've had and going into 2021, we deserve to enjoy our summer without any BS, okay? We all deserve it. We should all just have a good time. I know that it's really tempting to go out during the summer. In my area, our cases are very low, so a lot of things are opening up, and a lot of things indoors are opening up. Restaurants and amusement parks, believe it or not, are opening, and concerts are being held, and it's a weird world. It's like very weird to say that and not kind of cringe a little bit because of the past year and a half that we've had. But it is very tempting to go out, obviously, because things are opening up and the weather's getting warmer. And, I just want to remind you guys to be safe, get vaccinated if you haven't, social distance, even if the cases are low, let's just try and keep it that way. And we don't like people anyway, so it won't be that hard. The least we can do is do that and just stay away from people as much as possible. And if you are with people, make sure there are people in your bubble and you're still being safe, still wearing a mask, things like that. I've mentioned this so many times, but I work in healthcare, and I worked during the main part of COVID when cases were insane. So I feel very strongly about this, and I just want to remind you guys to be safe, but also enjoy yourself because you deserve that. So also touching on this topic, I'm very much like a homebody, so I really like being at home. I don't mind staying in and just watching a movie, but I think the pandemic really changed my mind and my perspective about that. I feel more so now like I don't want to waste any time, and I want to be around the people that I like and enjoy their company. And I mean, honestly, this kind of sounds bad to say, but when I'm old, I'll have plenty of time to sit at home and do nothing, So yeah, it really changed my perspective on that. Now I'm somebody who really wants to share those moments and make sure they're valuable and that I enjoy them while I have the opportunity to enjoy them. So I don't know, you guys will have to let me know if you feel the same, but honestly, that's where my head's at right now. And I'm like excited for things to go back to normal, but I also don't want to rush into anything because things can change so quickly. I mean, just looking at the situation that's happening over in India, things can change so quickly and the consequences can be really big, especially with something like this. So just keep that in mind, have fun, but be safe. We're just finishing up my expense tracker, and if you see my videos before, you know how this goes. And the quote reads, "It never hurts to keep looking for sunshine." So thought it was perfect for May. Just so cute. And oh my god, this show has so many good quotes. It's like actually insane. It's just a gem. It will always be. Okay, so next we're working on my expense log, and this is pretty self-explanatory. Money coming in, money going out. You guys know how I feel about my finances and my bullet journal. I won't bore you with that conversation again. So I did mention earlier that like concerts and big outdoor events are happening. So I really would like to know your guys' opinion on like how you feel about that. Like, would you guys feel safe going to like an amusement park or like a big concert being held in your area? I know they are going through and making certain they have certain specifications for going to certain things like that, like proof of vaccination or proof of a negative COVID test, and you still have to social distance so you're not in like huge groups. But I don't know, part of me still feels like it's pretty weird, especially for like a concert, because you know people like to move a lot and people are sweaty and people are enjoying themselves, which is great, but it's like being around so many people in an enclosed area. I just don't know how I feel about that yet. So and this is coming from a person who really wants to go to a concert, because I have never actually been to a concert, fun fact, and I really want to change that. So I'm like very conflicted, but I think I'm just gonna wait it out and see how it goes before I even attempt to do anything like that. Okay, so this spread is a reading list because who would have guessed I am trying to get back into reading again. I think especially with the spring semester coming to an end, and I finally will have a little bit more time to like relax and breathe. I figured perfect timing to get back into reading and building up that habit solidly again, so that hopefully going into the fall semester I will be able to like have it so ingrained that I just make time for it. That is a goal with a couple of habits this summer. So I'm really trying to be kind of productive this summer, but I have a couple of books on here that I'm super excited to read. I already have them ready to go on my iPad. I just need to actually take the time to like sit down and read them. So I'm excited to do that this summer. The next spread is obviously going to be our monthly goals, because you should always be aiming for something. And I have a lot of goals, so I like to write them down and look back through them and just see like, oh, this is what I was working on back in May of 2018. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of cool to see where my mindset was throughout different years of goal setting and stuff like that. So yeah, I wonder, you guys will have to let me know if you guys do that as well. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I have been dealing with this lovely thing called exhaustion, where I am just like exhausted all the time. And apparently that just comes with adulting, but like, why did nobody prepare us for this? Like, you know, when you think about being an adult, you think I can do whatever I want, I can stay up late, I can like party, blah, 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 blah. But they never tell you like that you have to like clean up after yourself, and that you're gonna be like tired 24/7, and that you're gonna like literally live to work. They did not warn us. I'm kind of bitter about it. But you know, we try our best. I'm doing different things to try and like combat it, but man, I feel like since the weather has gotten warmer, it's been like killer to be at work all day and then just have to still have the motivation and creativity to come home and do something else. So yeah. And this is what goals are for, to keep us on track. And I feel like the older I get, the more I feel like I would actually fall apart if I didn't keep up with my bullet journals. So I'm grateful to have started this hobby like a long time ago. All right, so next up we have our ideal weekly spread. And so this is a spread that I've been really enjoying having in my bullet journal, just to kind of like have certain things get done so that the week flows smoothly. Because when you're just like last minute remembering like, oh, I have to do laundry, and oh, I'm supposed to clean this, and oh, I'm supposed to clean my car, it's just like, it just gets overwhelming. It's too much. So it's nice to just have a place to be like, oh, okay, well, if I do it on Wednesday, then I can do X and Y on Thursday and X and Y on Friday, or I can just relax. That's what I'm trying to really focus on, making sure I have more time to just relax, because I do not let myself relax very often or take breaks very often. So I end up feeling guilty whenever I like have to take a break or have to just take a nap or just relax, because I'm like, man, I could have been doing something productive. Welcome to adulthood, children. Welcome. It's the greatest place to be. But yeah, this spread also works out because it's also really aesthetic, and it's like perfect next to my gratitude log, which is coming up next. So this has been like a staple in my bullet journal for I think the past couple of months. So again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, so the other exciting thing that I really want to bring up is the giveaway that I am hosting. So I've been talking about the details and stuff for this for a long time, and I keep saying like, oh, I'm gonna give you the details, blah 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 blah, and I haven't done it. And that's mostly because like technical difficulties and life getting in the way. But I am finally ready to tell you now that I finally have this video uploaded. But like I said, for reaching 1,000 subscribers, I am going to be hosting a giveaway. And the giveaway prize is going to be some of my favorite bullet journal essentials and stationery. I am super excited to do this because, I mean, you guys are the ones who got me here, so the least I could do is give back, and I want to. So I'm super excited to do a couple of these, but this is my first one, so just bear with me. So some of the things that I will be giving away, I kind of want to keep it a secret. I'm going to keep it a secret. But just so you're kind of aware, it will include markers, brush pens, a bullet journal, and some fun stuff. So I am super excited. And anyway, for the part you all waited for, in order to enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and also follow me on Instagram. And leave a like and a comment on this video telling me what you would do if you won the giveaway and what your theme is for the month of May. This giveaway is going to be one entry per person, and this giveaway is only limited to the US, unfortunately. So the more I do this, the more I get to know what I'm doing. Hopefully I will be able to open up internationally, but for the time being, this is only for people who live in the US. So also don't forget to include in your post that you either leave your Instagram or your Twitter so I can DM you if you win. It's going to be random because I think it would just be way too hard to choose, because I would prefer to just give it to everybody if possible. But obviously I am not made of money yet, so I can't really support that right now, but I do at least want one person to win, and I'm really excited and grateful that I'm able to do it. So that is how you enter, and I can't wait to read your guys' comments. And also, like, just for fun, let me know if you've ever won like a contest or a giveaway before, because I personally never have, so I kind of think it's a myth, but like obviously somebody is gonna win this giveaway, so don't worry. I will make sure that the winner gets their gift, so do not worry. I want to build trust going forward, but I'm just really excited to be able to do something like this. Okay, so as you can see, I did a May mood board, which is completely unnecessary, but it's like my favorite spread. It's so nice. It just came together so well, and I kind of just winged it, so I was super happy with that. And then of course I did the first week, which was only Saturday and Sunday. So that is how the last page came together. But anyway, guys, we have reached the final flip through. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a comment and enter the giveaway, and this giveaway will run for about 2 weeks, so you'll have plenty of time to think about what you want to put in your comment before you post it. If you want to do that, doesn't matter, the timing won't matter. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much if you watched all the way to the end. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.